everyone, this is the Whisper Corner, and in this video I'm going to make the best P and a couple of Q teams with the Premier League. The team is made up of players whose name begins with P. I have done this for every other letter so far, going back quite a while. I just dot that I. So for goalkeeper, I forgot. So we normally start with who the manager is, and initially I thought I'm stuck with some very bad choices here, because there's Tony Pulis, I'm not going to curse. There's Alan Pardew, still not going to curse. Nigel Pearson, and I thought I was stuck with one of those three options. And then tonight I was looking through the Wikipedia list of managers again, and I thought, duh. So our manager is Pochettino. Okay, and just for a change I'm going to put in a ground as well. Pochettino is going to go to Aberdeen and play at Pittodrie. And the formation I'm going for is a good... I think I'll change the formation just right now. The formation is a 4-3-3. In fact, change it again. 4-3-1-2. Why not? Okay, so goalkeeper. We had three choices. I've changed my mind 3 times between who's going to be our first choice. There was a fourth goalkeeper, and I'm going to tell you now that Jordan Pickford is not on my squad. He's England #1, but he's useless, so he's not on my squad. So our goalkeeper is Rui Patricio. The Portuguese goalkeeper has played 111 games for Wolves. No goals, but a very good player. So next up to our defence. Let's start with the most successful defender. We have Gary Pallister, who played 220 games for Manchester United, scoring 8 goals, and played 55 games for Middlesbrough, and he won 4 league titles with Manchester United. And joining him as centre back is Ian Pearce, who played 62 games and scored 2 goals for Blackburn, winning a Premier League title. 99 games for West Ham, scoring 8, and 57 for Fulham, scoring 1. Our left back, there's only one option for left back, is Stuart Pearce. Psycho. So Stuart Pearce, he had a lot longer career with Nottingham Forest, but most of those games were in the old First Division. So he played 100 Premier League games for Nottingham Forest, scoring 16 goals. Then he played 37 games for Newcastle United and 42 games for West Ham United, scoring 2. And then a blast from the past as well. Our right back is Dan Petrescu, a Romanian defender. So he played 37 games for Sheffield Wednesday, scoring 3. 152 games for Chelsea, scoring 17. 17 games for Bradford, scoring once, and then 11 games for Southampton, scoring once. Okay, next up, moving into midfield. There's three. I'll start with the most successful. In fact, yeah, okay. Midfield, we have Ray Parlour of Arsenal. He scored 300. He played 333 games for Arsenal in the Premier League, scoring 21 games, 21 goals, and then 46 games for Middlesbrough, scoring none. And he won 3 Premier League titles with Arsenal. Beside him in midfield, we have Paul Pogba, who has played 137 games for Manchester United, scoring 28 goals. And then on the left wing, we have a fantastic player from when I was young, Robert Pires, who played 189 games for Arsenal, scoring 62 goals and winning 2 Premier League titles. And then he moved on to Aston Villa for a short while and played 9 games. So just in behind our front two, I'm going for Pedro. In Spanish, striker / winger, has played 137 games for Chelsea, scoring 29, winning 1 Premier League title. Okay. The next, we come on to our front two, and to begin with, I'm not sure which order to put these into. I'll go for the biggest goal scorer first. See, here's the problem. There you go. My problem is my notes are a complete and utter mess. So I was trying to find the people. Okay, so the main striker is Kevin Phillips of Sunderland. That's where I remember him from. 139 games for Sunderland, including one season where he was the Golden Boot winner, scoring 61 goals. Then he moved on to Southampton, playing 64 games, scoring 22. Then Aston Villa, 23 games, scoring 4. And then Birmingham, 33 games, scoring 5. So that's Kevin Phillips. And I put his strike partner for part of that time with Sunderland up front with him, and that is Niall Quinn. So Quinn, the former Irish international, played 121 games for Manchester City, scoring 30 goals, and then 129 games for Sunderland, scoring 29 goals. So that's our 4-3-1-2. Patricio, Petrescu, Pearce, Pallister, Pearce, Parlour, Pogba, Pires, Pedro, Phillips and Quinn. And next we come on to our subs. I think I have another 11 here. So start off goalkeeper. We have Nick Pope of Burnley, who has, let me see, 105 games for Burnley, scoring none. Next up, another blast from the past, Kevin Pressman for many years of Sheffield Wednesday. 207 appearances in the Premier League. Next up we have Terry Phelan, former Irish international. Played 103 games for Man City, scoring once, 15 games for Chelsea and 25 games for Everton. Next up, another Q, we have Frank Kudu. Played 150 games for Middlesbrough, scoring 11, 29 games for Fulham, scoring once, and 22 games for Birmingham. Let's see, next up. Initially, this guy was one of my starters, but then, in hindsight, he didn't play that many games. And that was Emmanuel Petit of Arsenal. Played 85 games for Arsenal, scoring 9, winning 1 Premier League title. Next we have Morten Gamst Pedersen. And he played 260 games for Blackburn, scoring 34 goals. Next up we have David Platt. He played 88 games for Arsenal, scoring 13 goals, and he won a Premier League title with them. A bit more modern day, we have Scott Parker, who played 110 games for Charlton, scoring 8, 15 games for Chelsea, scoring once, 55 games for Newcastle, scoring 4, 113 games for West Ham, scoring 10, 50 games for Spurs, and 29 games for Fulham. I'd like to move about a bit. And then we have Stilian Petrov, who played 185 games for Aston Villa, scoring 9. And finally, find him on my notes first, there he is, we have Stephen Pienaar, a South African player who played 104 games for Everton, scoring 9. Then he moved to Spurs, where he only played 10 games in 2 seasons. And then he went back to Everton for 85 games, scoring 11. So there we go. That's our final squad. Just knocking it all fit in just about. So we have Patricio, Petrescu, Pearce, Pallister, Pearce, Parler, Pogba, Perez, Pedro, Phillips, Quinn, Pope, Pressman, Phelan, Kudru, Petit, Pedersen, Platt, Parker, Petrov, Pienaar. So there you go. What do you think of my team? Who do you think I should have put in or changed around? So, thanks for watching and cheerio bye.